Leos, hello, my friends. This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. I'm so happy that you're here. These messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys, and as well myself, of course. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. You guys, a huge thank you to you for your empowerment comments of last month. That was incredible. Just like everyone is so positive, and oh my goodness, and the interaction between you guys, like it keeps trickling in and people react to messages, and then there's this exchange that is happening right now, and it's so cool that we have this platform here and this gorgeous tribe, this gorgeous community that is just so willing to participate and uplift and encourage other people. And I love that. And this is not just one country, it's so many countries, and it is different skin colors, it is different religions, and I really thrive for that stuff. This is my thing, right? I love that. I'm thinking if there's more exchange like that, people see the good in each other, and that is just so moving to me and so absolutely worthwhile, and definitely a huge reason why this channel exists. And I thank you so much, and really, I'm so grateful to you for showing that love and appreciation to one another. So thank you so much. That is so cool. All right, my sweet, sweet Leos. What I heard as I pre-shuffled your cards was something of importance is coming in to you. So we'll see whatever wants to come out in the cards. Also, when we reach the 10,000 subscribers, which may have very well happened at this point, then I offer all extendeds at 20% to you, and all the private readings are 20% off as well as a thank you to you. So hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's hop into your July 2020 reading. This is your first card out, second and third. This is a general reading, my dear Leo, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific. It's not really time specific either. Whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time. And whenever you feel drawn to a message for some reason, trust yourself on that. No matter if it's your sign or not, or at that time or not, there may be a message in it for you. Trust your guts, okay? So that's it. Let's hop in. Ready? Let's go. Ah, yes! Yes! That's the Emperor. It's Aries energy, but it's total boss energy. Boss. Leo's the boss. Of course. Of course. So that is so cool. It's like really I'm getting this boss kind of a vibe, but for your life, you're really taking that boss kind of a stance, and it comes in really strong, almost like a pit bull, but in the best sense, really aware and really masterfully doing the things that you are aware of, that came into your awareness. This is about doing stuff, executing stuff that you came into awareness here, Leo. Gorgeous, really, really gorgeous, and very empowering, very empowering. You may be working with Egyptian mythology or with Egyptian magic, whatever that means to you, like Isis, Osiris, that sort of thing, right? And this symbol may have significance to you. Do you see that? I hope you can. I really hope you can, because they really drew my eyes to that. There are pendants like those. This is a specific message, right? Not for all of you. A falcon. You may have recently seen a falcon. This is very specific also. Falcons are very, very smart animals. This also denotes to a capacity that Leo possesses, the ones that I'm talking to right now. It's like if you've ever seen a falcon and a crow, that's quite interesting, because crow are really smart as well, right? But falcons, they can fly maneuvers. They be like, whoosh, they do turns and they just go down straight, right? Something that crows can't do. They can fly cool too, but not like the falcon can. And that's the energy I'm getting here with you, Leo. It's like really awesome boss energy. You're like, yeah, I see you. And you're finding fun in those flying maneuvers, right? You're ducking and diving, but it's fun to you because you're like, I'm the boss. Ooh, I love it. Yes. Yes. And this is no selfish energy at all. This is very much like you're really watching out for the ones that are around you, the ones that you care for. You take them into your boat. You're like, cool. I just built this. Do you see this, guys? And there's the invitation to you, or you're just like, matter of factly, you're just like swooping them all in. It's like that kind of an energy. You're like, come onto this boat. It's like that. Yeah, but it's not so much in the energy of not asking them first. That's not the connotation here. It's just like it's the invitation to do this, to come towards you, to come in your vicinity. It's what I'm seeing here. And yeah, I'll try to explain. It's like children coming and watching a play, or coming to the movie theater, but it's much like what I'm seeing is this cartoonish kind of a thing where this is the screen and they sit down in front of it. It's not like this, but they sit down in front of it. It's much like or Native American, right? A tribal member, an older tribal member teaching to children. That's what I see here. Okay, so it's got that kind of a connotation. So you must have come into knowledge and wisdom here, Leo, and you are teaching it forth. It's much under the connotation each one must teach one. So you're like, without getting political and that kind of a stuff, right? But it's like really reaching out and making that offer to, I've got something for you. If you'd like it, you can come and watch it, right? You can come and listen to what I have to say, says Leo here. This is really great. And indeed, people will come and sit down and listen to you, right? Because you may have something to say that they haven't heard before, or haven't heard expressed in your particular way. And that's it. That's the bonus. It may be out there, that information. It most likely is, because we're a collective consciousness. So this information is out there, but there's no one that delivers it like you, in such a boss kind of a way like you, because you're an individual. And as soon as we undig those authentic parts of ourselves, no one is like you, and no one can deliver it like you. And that attracts. It's that magnetizing kind of effect. And also, since you're showing up like such a boss and are convinced, because you've lived through what you have learned, so you're convinced that this actually works. What you're selling, what you're teaching here, you may indeed be selling it, but what you're teaching here is profound, really profound, because you've lived it and you're like really convinced, and that is magnetic. It has this really big kind of an energy and attraction. You're pulling people in. Ah, beautiful. You've got the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Wow. That's a different kind of an energy. There's, what I'm feeling with this card is some kind of a wish for a happy at home, if that's not what you're having right now, right? But what I'm feeling strong is here a wish for, yes, you show up as a boss and in your surroundings, that's what people perceive you as, but there's a strong wish for to have that at home, right? To have that equal give and take, that respectful, that adoration for a partner, to really have a good home as well here. Yeah, okay, I need more cards, because it's like, that kind of threw me off, because that energy here is very different. It's very gentle, right? The other one was so strong and so boss-like in the best way, and this one's a lot more strong. It's almost like we came from a male kind of a stance here, divine masculine, to a divine feminine here, who kind of wishes to be recognized as well, and who wishes to express herself as well. That's, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So that's that, right? And yeah, some of you may be wishing for that gorgeous relationship, but more so what is coming in now is that softer side of the divine feminine, right? That is looking up to someone. Maybe Leo has the need for someone to lean their shoulder on, not always be the boss, not always show up in such a strong, magnificent way, but also be, I almost want to say the weaker one, although I don't mean to say females are weak, that's far from it, very far from it. But it's letting down your guard once in a while, Leo here, and really having that person, whoever that is for you, where you can just let go and open up and just be yourself and not be in boss mode. Thank you, Spirit. That's that. Almost didn't get it. Not be in boss mode all the time, but really be in that gentle kind of an approach and almost expect or want the other person to just take the reins for a certain time, because you want to be the boss, right? You want to be in that stance. That's clear. However, sometimes you would just like to not be the boss and have someone else be the boss here. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Great. Yeah. Oh, here you go, Leos. Hello. We've got the Queen of Rods here. Oh, this is so beautiful. And that's it. That is the divine feminine, right? That's what we were just talking, who we were just talking about, that abundance, but that free flowing, you know, she's my hippie queen. She's like in the wind and she's carefree, really carefree, right? And yeah, stepping into rivers barefoot, stepping into sand barefoot, dancing wildly, getting naked, and all that good stuff. That's the Queen of Rods, and she is so abundant, but also again so carefree. So we've got 1111 I just saw. So that is really like, yes, you have both abilities, and the other one is calling you right now, like that feminine side, or you're sometimes missing that maybe here, right? That I would just love to take my clothes off and jump in the river naked, something like that, right? Or I would just love to have that person where I can just rest my head on his or her shoulder, right? Because that goes vice versa here, males and females, right? Males also need that, a shoulder to lean on every once in a while, and females too. When we're really in our strong stance as females, it's like, yeah, males may be intimidated by that. They may be intimidated by that, right? But we definitely do have our gentle side as well, and we want to be like embraced and cherished. That's that kind of a feeling. And again, vice versa, both sexes here. It's not gender specific at all. Yeah. Like I said, 10 of wands here, and this may be burdensome to you sometimes, that boss kind of a stance. It may be too much sometimes when you're like, yeah, I always feel like I need to show up for my family, for the society, for my friends, my social surroundings. I always show up so strong. And sometimes, says Leo, that can be burdensome to me as well. I may not show it to the world. My friends certainly don't see it. Like, not in the bad sense, because you probably do have really awesome friends. But it's like you won't show it necessarily because you take that strong kind of a stance. But it's really a call to more gentleness, and that it's okay to lay down those wands every once in a while and to find someone you can lean on. And this can be a friend as well, right? This can be a friend as well. Earth, what I just heard, they're really sneaky funny. What they just said is, or a psychotherapist. If you need that, and if they allow for you to lean on them, which I think is like a little bit of a break of boundaries, then go ahead. Oh, wow, you have the 10 of cups here, Leo. Wow, oh my goodness. Ah, that is like taking a breather kind of a moment here. 10 of cups is emotional fulfillment, and it is so clear here, and so like the middle cards here, finding the middle ground, finding the middle path, so you can have that, so you can hone that in. Emotional fulfillment and the good life, right? It's beautiful, really beautiful cards. And again, I'm getting that strong wish for that as well. Again, they draw my eye to the female, so it must be the divine feminine within you. Again, doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's the divine feminine that is like, hi Leo, hi, I'm still here, please don't forget about me. I really need to be nourished. That's what that is. I really need to be nourished emotionally. I really need that. Like, we can't be in our boss stance all the time, because that's the male part of it, right? We really, and again, not to say that female can't be boss. Oh, they can be boss, right? But that's the male part, the divine masculine within. However, the female is really like, hi Leo, hello. It's like that. It's really gentle, and it's true contrast to the energies. And again, that's why it threw me off. Like from that really incredibly strong stance to the other card was really quite the jump. So it may feel like that too, like quite the jump, or maybe too hard to reach sometimes, or maybe not feeling like you can let your guard down with a person or let it down entirely because you feel like you need to be in that stance. Mastery, that's Cancerian energy. Something's happening fast here. It's also you taking the reins. You taking the reins. It's got to do with fire, with your passion too. Yeah, thanks. It's about allowing your passion to guide you here. Really allowing your passion to guide you. Forget that boss stance. Really let that sit wherever it needs to sit for a day or two or a week or a month, however long it takes, and however long you can bear to be in that other state, and really connect with your desires, with your passions. Really light up your light. That's going to help the divine feminine here. Definitely, because it's connecting emotionally to and with yourself. To and with yourself here, Leo. For some of you, what just happened is when we're really tense. So you may have problems like with your intestinal tract here. Could be because when we're really tense, it's like this. And I'm not going to go into detail here because it's YouTube. But you probably know what I mean. So, and what I just got with that, with following your passion, it's like lower back and intestinal tract. So that will also be the sacral chakra. Allow that to relax, really. Really breathe into that area. It's also got to do with stress relief. Let your bellies hang out, Leos. And really breathe. It's going to be so beneficial. It's while I talk, I resonate. Like my lower back part is resonating with the vibration of my voice. That's what it's supposed to feel like, right? And really allowing that. I'm also getting now tension here, right in between my shoulder blades here on the left side, and it just cracked back there. So there's a real need to let go of that control here and really step back into passion, more passion. Do things that light you up here, Leo. That's really beneficial to you. Oh my, yeah. Sorry, I just have to show you because it was like that card somehow spoke to me. So it's the Page of Cups, and that's definitely make that offer of emotions, that love offer to yourself. That's really, really important. All right, sweethearts, before we take this over to the extended, and I'm really curious to see where this is going and where you're headed with that process and how to really get there, if they are willing to share it, then you'll find the links down below. Okay, to all my newbies, there are two different links. One is for Vimeo and the other one is for Patreon. Vimeo is for single extendeds, and I'm going to draw more cards for you. Okay, I just want to get this out and say it. Vimeo is for single purchases, so you can buy or rent them depending on what you would like, what your preference is. Or you can go to Patreon, where there are 3 different options and you can choose. And Patreon is definitely the cheaper option if you're looking for more than one sign. That's why I set that up, so you can really choose and do whatever feels good to you. All right, so that's that. Let me draw links down below and in the comment section. I made that happen. Habit. Oh, interesting. The snake. That's interesting. They really want to have that. I just had that in the Cancer reading, and I really, really thoroughly shuffled those cards. It's interesting that that comes out. But we have the Cancerian card here as well, so you may want to go watch the Cancer reading as well. Snake, shed old skin. Probably, yeah, I can feel the connection. Here we go. Shed old skin. Let me read that card to you. At least I know where it is now. I couldn't find it with Cancer immediately, so here we go. Shed old skin. Cast off the old. Reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time of renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And a guardian angel card. This one, okay? Guardian angel card. Okay. You have forgiveness, Leos. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. That is so important to understand. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Indeed, you do, because in releasing this by forgiving, you're finally letting go and letting it rest where it is. Rest in peace, past. We're moving on to abundance and to beauty, okay? And to serenity and to passion, right? And this stands in the way if we try to carry it forward with us. No. It needs to stay where it is. All right, my beautiful Leos, I'm curious to take it over to the extended to Vimeo and or Patreon, so you can follow me over there, or I'll see you next time, my lovely people. Thank you so much for all your love, support, subscriptions, beautiful comments, donations, and for booking private readings with me. Much, much love. Bye.